Thank you so much for checking out this video. If you're new here, my name is Stephanie and I cover oily skin, hooded eyes, and beauty. Welcome back to my primer wars. Today is going to be episode 9, and if you missed the previous episodes, I will link them down below for you. So to catch you guys up, I will be testing out 10 drugstore primers for your oily skin. For each of these primers, I will be testing them out with my favorite drugstore liquid foundation and my favorite drugstore loose powder foundation, along with an all-day wear test. Also, I will be testing out the touch-up process because with oily skin, the touch-up process can be a little bit tricky. Let's get into primer number 9, and that's going to be the Milani Prime Shield Face Primer. This primer will create a smooth canvas for makeup, mattify, and perfect your skin while minimizing the look of pores and fine lines. This is a lightweight, non-greasy primer. So I did test this primer out for 2 days. Day 1 was my first impression, along with an all-day wear test with my favorite liquid foundation. So let's roll the tape. So this looks like this is a gel silicone primer. Feels really, really soft, really smooth. So because this is a silicone primer, I really hope that it fills in my pores and just kind of blurs everything out. We all know that I have jumbo pores. I don't know how well this is gonna go over with powder foundation, with loose powder foundation. Just because silicone primers don't always work well with it, so we will definitely see. So my skin doesn't seem to be soaking this up. It does feel kind of oily, kind of like the Maybelline Baby Skin Primer. I know that when I tried the Maybelline Baby Skin Primer, I had to put on translucent powder underneath the foundation just because it was oily, so that might have to be the case today. I'm just gonna give it a while to really soak in and see where to go from there. Okay, so my skin has not soaked it up just yet, so I'm gonna have to use translucent powder. I'm gonna go ahead and put that on as well as the rest of my makeup, and I'll be right back. Okay, so now that I have the rest of my makeup on, I can definitely see what this primer is doing for my makeup. So I noticed that whenever I was applying my foundation, I could see my foundation just kind of slipping and sliding because of the primer. I did put setting powder on top of the primer thinking that that was gonna help like it did with the Maybelline Baby Skin, but it didn't. So there was some slipping and sliding, and there's a lot of like patchiness going on. Like you can definitely see that there is powder underneath the foundation. I know that if I were to not put on the translucent powder underneath the foundation, there would be way more slipping and sliding than there is now because it was just so oily. But let me just show you what I'm talking about. So let's show you the good parts first. The nose is where you can definitely see the slipping and sliding. I'm not sure if the camera can truly pick it up. And here's where you can see the translucent powder underneath the foundation. Again, I'm not sure how well the camera's picking it up, but there's a lot of just patchiness, and it just doesn't look, it just looks like you can really see that there are so many products on my face, and it's not really a good thing. But I'm gonna test this out, and I will definitely let you guys know at the end of the day how this holds up. So here we are 10 hours later with my favorite liquid foundation, and I did do my touch up, and barely anything really came off, and I just used some translucent powder to push everything back into place. The touch up process was pretty easy, so not really any oil came through. I went on a walk. Me and my husband were outside putting up the Christmas lights, and you know, that's all the oil that came off me. So I think that I did a pretty good job with controlling my oils, but let's see how the rest of my makeup looks. You can still see the fact that I have powder underneath my foundation. My foundation came off on my nose and my chin. It's not like the primer was doing anything for my nose anyway, so let's go ahead and do a close-up. All right, so here's one of the good parts. Here's where the foundation came off on my chin. It's a little pink. Pretty good. Foundation came off on my nose. I'm a little dry because I've just been blowing my nose all day. Ignore my eyelashes. I took a nap and, well, you can tell what side I slept on, so. And then, yeah, here is my forehead where in person you can definitely tell that there is powder underneath and liquid tried to mix in, but it didn't go so well. So that's how my makeup is looking so far. I don't have any hope for the powder foundation because, well, I'm having issue with translucent powder. Yeah, so we'll see. So this is day 2 and I'm wearing my favorite loose powder foundation, and I've been wearing this for about 12 hours now. I did do a touch up. I went ahead and soaked up all my oils and just kind of pushed the powder around back into place. Also, this was my my oil sheet for the day. So let me go ahead and just show you what everything looks like. You can see my pores. I mean, I don't think that they look that bad, but I mean, I've just seen better. It definitely did not control my oils, and I was wearing my loose powder foundation. So loose powder is already the best for oily skin, so that kind of says something. So I don't know. I really do have mixed feelings about this because I don't think that it's a bad primer. So today I decided, okay, I'm going to use this primer in a different way. Today's the very last day. Let me see what I can do to make this primer work. And I decided not to put translucent powder on top of the primer. I just decided to use the primer, let it soak in, then use my foundation. And it's not so bad. I don't see any slipping, any sliding. It just doesn't look amazing. It doesn't look like this was gonna be my holy grail primer. So I definitely think that this primer is okay. I don't think that there's anything special about it to kind of make it stand out against the other primers in this series, but it's okay. And for the price, around $9, I think it's all right. So let me know down in the comments below, have you tried this primer? How do you make it work for you? Because I definitely want to find out the perfect way to make it flawless and share it with the rest of you guys. So let me know, and if you like this video, please hit that thumbs up and subscribe for more content, because the next video, part 10, is gonna be the very last primer out of this entire series. And then of course I'm gonna make another video after that to show you which ones I like the best, which ones I didn't really like, and yeah. So let me know if you guys have any questions, if you want me to review any more primers, let me know. Bye.